It's Coffee Talk on FM 94.7 and AM 1450 KBKW. And time now for the Insider Report with Everett Hughes. Good morning, Everett.
Doug, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm well.
Now, anything new with you?
With me?
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, it did happen to me.
What happened to you?
Well, the title of this Insider Report, Doug, is going to be Department of Revenue is Not All Bad.
Really?
Yes.
Now,
shocking, isn't it?
Department of Revenue. We're talking the feds here? The state.
Department of Revenue.
Oh, okay. State.
You know, the excise tax, sales tax people, Department of Revenue. They're not all bad.
So what made you discover this?
Well, I discovered it because I made a mistake when I filed and paid my own quarterly excise tax return.
Mm-hmm.
There's a number of lines, and people in business will know, which isn't the point, but there's different lines because different activities are B&O taxed at a different rate. Well, I inadvertently, and I knew it after I filed it, I saw that I'd made a mistake, but I thought, well, I'll get over it. I put it on the wrong line. You know, I mean, on service and other activities, and I put it on the gambling excess of $50,000 a year line, which is a little higher rate. But I didn't want to amend it, and I thought, well, maybe I didn't really do that. So I went ahead and filed it. And, of course, anymore, Doug, as you all know, it's file and pay online required, unless you're annual. But even then, you're required to file online. So I filed, and and it was due, at the end of the month. And so I promptly did not remember because I'm still busy ending tax season and everything else. And all of a sudden, one day, Department of Revenue came to my mailbox. Department of Revenue. Doug?
Now, before you opened it up, what did you think was in there?
I had no idea.
They're going to yell at you or something?
I had no idea. But you're not thinking anything good.
Yeah.
Because it usually isn't anything you want to hear. But it was a different colored envelope. So I opened it up. Doug, it was a refund check.
Really?
Shocking.
They corrected it?
They corrected it and sent me the money back with a little explanation. They explained to me what my mistake had been, and they said, this is what you did wrong, and here's the difference.
Wow. Were you surprised by this?
I was totally shocked. I thought, you know what? I have to put this on the air. I have to let listener land know, and especially Doug, that they did something like this without an act of Congress or an act of the state legislature. They sent me the refund check.
Now, the IRS would probably kept the money, right?
Oh, yes, unless you ask them.
That's
been my experience.
Those sneaky folks.
Well, that's right, those sneaky folks. But this was just really incredible to me that they actually sent the refund check without me having to amend the return. You see, if you amend the return online, now you have to tell them if you want them to send you a check or whatever, and usually they don't send you a check. They usually just issue you a credit that you get on your next quarter. But in this event, they caught it themselves because I overtaxed myself. And the Department of Revenue, in the interest of the tax-paying community, sent me $37.08.
Wow, and they're broke, too.
They are broke.
And they did that
now.
for you.
They're broke now because it cost them $37.08 plus the time to do it and the stamp.
Wow. Well, we're all out of time, but congratulations on your little refund there from the state. And if people want to get in touch with you, they can give you a call at 533-4131. And don't forget the website.
EverettHughes.com.
All right. You have a good week.
I'm working on it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.